So I would like to ask you about the situation that we have in this world, the COVID crisis. I have heard and seen many Christians not take concern or precautions about the safety precautions. What do you have to say to that, sir?
Whether there's pandemic, whether there's COVID, we know from our secondary school, cleanliness is next to godliness. Now that we have a pandemic on our world, I believe there is COVID. I believe it's a pandemic situation, and I believe that people are dying. So we should take responsibility. Do the needful. Washing of hands is good. Do it. Wearing mask is a regulation. It's government, so do it. Does it mean we don't believe in COVID? We believe in COVID. We believe that is a big problem now. But then we must live, number one, believe God to keep us. Believe God to heal us. Believe that God rules in the affairs of men, and never to despise all the regulations, all the precautions. We must not live carelessly. We must not just go everywhere. I've seen many people throwing parties, doing all kind of things. If they have said that large congregations, celebration is a super spreader, then we should avoid it. Just for getting knowledge and understanding of what is happening, we should avoid it and live well, live and take responsibility of our lives. But if you are sick, call on God. It's Jehovah Rapha. Is our healer. Is the one that holds the key of life. That's what I believe. When it is time, you go. If it is not your time, we leave. In fact, I went for a meeting with someone, and in that meeting, one of the people that came for the meeting had to tell us that he has COVID 2 times. Twice. And I was in that meeting. We actually went to meet him because he was owing the person that I went with. Sir, ma, after that meeting, I don't think we talk about the money again. Because if he had died, there's nothing anybody can do. That meeting, we just changed the topic. We started talking about COVID, and we were in that meeting. And that is...
Let's talk about the issue of faith. There are some people that they believe that they're Christians, and they have the symptoms, but because they say that they have faith that God has healed them. Is it advisable with the symptoms? We know that there are some people that don't have the symptoms and they go around, but they know they have the symptoms. They're showing the symptoms, and because they have faith, they still decide to go around with the symptoms, not checking, not going to the hospital or confirming or either isolating themselves, all in the name of I have faith, I'm a Christian. I'm not going to claim what is not. Even though they have the symptoms.
It is advisable if you have the symptoms. It is advisable to go into, I will call it hibernation, seclusion, if you have symptoms, because of people around you. Because you may have the immunity, the person next to you may not have the immunity. So if you have symptoms, the best thing is just keep yourself, get healed, rather than spreading it. That is what I believe. They may not have the faith you have. And the Bible says if you are eating and your neighbor is there that does not have the faith of what you are eating, he said, don't do that. That is what I believe. So if you must be sincere with yourself that you have symptoms of COVID-19 and you are sure, or maybe you have even gone for the test and they told you, live responsibly. Just move away from public space, get healed. Because many people may not have the faith you have. Many people may not even have the immunity that you have. And rather than that means you are a killer. And we don't want anybody to be a killer. Just keep away from people. Simple. The government regulation is if you have COVID symptoms, go for test. Just for your own good. But if you say you have faith, we must be careful. You have faith and you don't want to go for testing, please do other people good favor. Stay away. Stay away. That's the only thing I can say. Just stay away so that you can be healed and you don't affect others. Because we can't force people. Many people may have died because they refuse to do the test. That is their choice. Because your level of faith may make you whole. The Bible says so. But then we must not allow the infections. We must not allow other people to be affected because of our faith. Please, one thing we must not allow is fear. Fear as torment. Now we have lockdown. Please relate, laugh, sing, dance deliberately. Don't allow anything to take you into depression. Because I know many people are not working, many people are not getting the kind of income to sustain their survival, to sustain their life. Fine. But just make yourself happy. Laugh, sing, dance. Just watch programs that will make you to be excited. This is not the time to be down. This is not the time to be depressed. Be strong, and the Lord bless you.